Hi, I'm Kat, the Book Tart, and I want to tell you about a beautiful new adult romance that I just read. It's called Saving Amy, and it's by Nicola Haken. And I probably would not have picked up this story on my own. I was approached by the author, and I'm so glad I got a chance to read this book. It's a first-person new adult story, and it's painful and raw and makes you ache, and yet it's beautiful, and I've got chills. Amy's story is one that I'm so glad I read. So Amy is a senior in high school, and she is from a very broken home. She's physically and verbally abused, and she just wants to get through high school, graduate, and go away and never ever look back. And from her brokenness and her pain, she does some actions to herself that she's trying to exert some control over her own life. And I was in her head and in her heart with Nicola Haken's writing, and I grieved for her, and I was right there with her. And some of her actions lead her, she ends up in a hospital. And a doctor named Richard is her doctor, and he helps her out a bit. And then she goes back home, and things are even more dark and painful. And just she feels like there's no hope. And I do feel like that was the driving theme in this story, is that there is hope, that you are worth it, that there's more to life than the pain. And Richard comes back into her life, and there's complications in that relationship. And do they want to try to deal with each other's baggage? Amy, on the outside, she shows her wounds. She's wounded, she's broken. But Richard is just as broken as she is. He just, it's all on the inside. And do they want to deal with that? And can they heal and build trust and the love there and the passion and the heat? That was yummy. I want to read you a small excerpt from toward the beginning of this story. And it's all from Amy's head, and I loved this from Amy's heart. I woke to pain radiating from my entire face. My heart sank as reality punched me once more. When my eyes first opened, for a few brief seconds, I had forgotten. Despite the pain, I felt rested. I think I must have slept straight through for the first night in years, if ever. A gentle tap on the door pulled me from my musings. "Come in," I said in a high-pitched tone, knowing it would be Richard. He popped his head through the doorway, and I felt an irrational disappointment that I couldn't see more of him. "Good morning," he said with a delicious smile. "I've made you some breakfast. It's in the kitchen when you're ready." "Wow." "Thank you. I'll be out in just a minute." He was gone as fast as he came, and I found myself running around to get ready. It was only after I'd been to the bathroom, changed into another one of Richard's t-shirts, black with silver stitching, and fussed around with my hair to make it look halfway to presentable, I realized I was in such a hurry, because I was eager to be in Richard's presence again. I didn't understand myself at all. And, yeah, so I highly recommend Nicola Haken's Saving Amy. I'm glad I read it, and I will read more by Nicola Haken. So if you're in the mood for an angsty, beautiful, hopeful story, read Saving Amy by Nicola Haken. Thanks from the Book Tart.